I am back, and I am demonic gladiator. Today, I will tell you, quarantine, man. Isolation. Desolation. From a world all alone. Forced away into the unknown. Like a leopard's soul on a desert isle. Cast out to sea for 1,000 miles. Entombed in a dungeon for the rest of our lives. Forever lost in this bitter strife. I feel like I've been quarantined. Isolated from a world for just being me. But the fatal crime is of the humankind. For speaking the truth and erring our mind. Now these words of despair, they'll never be seen. As we are locked away in a quarantine. Quarantine man. Quarantine man. I'm tired of living in this quarantine land. Quarantine for speaking the truth, as we were taught in the days of our youth. Now, governments, they just want to lock us away. They don't want to hear what we have to say. Exiled into a quarantine, this is the scenario of a desperate scene. Shut up your mouth. Listen to us. We are your elders. Within us you trust. Disregard all the things you have heard. We've passed the laws. This we've ensured. So don't ever think that we're being mean when we isolate you in a quarantine. Now, prisons are manufactured all over the land. It's a money-making scheme for the government, man. So-called criminals never to be seen as they are locked away in a quarantine. Like a rabid dog that bit a small child. We are caged like scavengers in the wild. And we're forced to live this crazy lifestyle. While the government man makes his money in smiles. Then he locks us away in a quarantine. They claim we have an illness of being mean. Uncontrollable desires of ravaging the land. Well, it's them in the end who's raping their fellow man. In a great act of defiance, I take the final stand. And I raise my center fingers as the fucking quarantine man.